Hey everyone, we are live today. My name is Donna Rios, in case anyone doesn't know, and I'm here with my beautiful partner, Michelle Grigsby, who is here today, and she's going to be giving you some awesome, over-the-top tips on social media strategies today. So we want to kind of jump right in because I don't want to waste any of her time because we do try to keep everything, kind of short and concise. But we hope you're having a great day. We're really excited about this, and really excited about what the future holds for us, just of the things that we're doing, and we're getting products together and things like that. So anyways, Michelle, I can't think of anything to say right now to, introduce you. You were
No,
let me just say this one thing. For people that kind of, you might be just starting online and wondering, oh, is this ever going to happen for me or whatever. But let me just share, like, back, I don't even know, it might have been 3 months, 6 months ago, maybe not even a year. But I know Michelle's a little longer than I am, but we've been online, working day to day on our online business. And we somehow connected through mutual friends and things like that. But the fact that I want to get to is that through that connection, we have now developed a relationship that both of us mesh really well together. And so I just want to encourage other people out there that this is what partnership is all about. So this is what being online is, because no one can do this alone. We all need each other. And if you can find someone that just meshes with you, or that, complements you have gifts and talents, they have gifts and talents, and then you can bring them together, that just blows up, with your talents and abilities. And so and that's what we're seeing happen, with, as we're presenting the blog babes and getting our products together and getting our website up and, all that kind of stuff. So we're really excited about what our future holds, and we're really excited about what the future holds for you because of the things that we're going to be presenting. So with all that rabbit trail,
that's
Michelle,
awesome.
take it away.
That is awesome, Donna. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is a lot of success that you can achieve online can be done by establishing relationships, and that's what we are really big on because when I first got involved in a network marketing company, I was so eager to push my product, and I will never forget. That's actually this Facebook account that I have. I started promoting this product, and I just remember, I'll never forget a guy who was not even close to my target market. He was not even a prospect. But I was just trying to add as many friends as I could, and I was not being specific at all. I didn't even know who to target. I just figured anybody that could breathe was a target, was a perfect prospect. And I'll never forget where he just was like, "What are you doing?" And he said some things that were embarrassing, and I did not know anything about social media marketing, social media strategies. And I think that, Donna and I, when we spoke earlier this week, and we were talking, and we both started talking about, who is it that we really want to help. What I love about you, Donna, is that we both want to help the same group of people, and it's mostly people who are new to internet marketing, especially in the network marketing industry, where you don't know how to exactly go about promoting your business. Because one thing that you're going to learn with our trainings is that the last thing you want to do, believe it or not, is to link yourself to a product or a company 100%. And the thing is that you need to brand yourself, right? Because Donna and I, when we met, we were with a different company, but we had created a following because of the value that we're providing, because we knew even back then who our target market was, and as a result, we've been having people follow us, on our journey. And so we're really excited that you're watching this. And if this is the first time you're watching this, welcome. My name is Michelle Grigsby. I'm here in Kansas City, Missouri, and it's a beautiful fall day. The sun is out, and it's just a perfect day outside. And Donna's in Georgia. Donna, did the cool front come in yet?
Yes, for us, yes, it's cool, but it feels it's refreshing. So, we are very much, if you live here, we are very much excited about the cooler weather that's coming.
Because you had like 80-degree weather, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. And even tomorrow's supposed to be up in the high 70s. So, you know, it's still warm, but it is definitely where you can be outside, you feel like doing things, those kind of things.
Yeah, I like 50s and 60s. That's what I like. I like cloudy days. I don't know, maybe I'm a vampire.
Well,
Um,
let's hope not.
well, you know what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to continue on from our training from last week. And, I want to talk to you about how to get some more engagement and reach with your fan page. Now, if you guys do not have a fan page, please get in contact with us. We have a training for you that will show you how to create a fan page because, I've got like 2,050 fans now, and I think only like 800 of my friends are fans. And so those are prospects, you guys. And there's some other strategies that you can use to find prospects also for your business. For instance, a training I did in the past is create your own private groups, and you can utilize keywords in those groups, and we can do a training on that maybe next week on how to do that. So, I have a private for my free training group where I provide my free trainings. And this morning, I actually went in and I created an event inside my private training group so that I can make sure that my prospects in that group know about the training that we're doing right now. And that is a strategy to just provide more value to your prospects. And another thing that Donna and I are going to be doing is we're going to be providing a training on how to find the perfect prospect, because you don't want to just be trying to pitch your product to everybody. You want people to feel like you're speaking directly to them, and by doing that, you need to know who your prospect is. And that is something that we get into also that we can do another training on as well. But what I want to do, guys, is assuming that you have a fan page, I want to give you some strategies on what you can do to get some more engagement so that you can get people to know you, like you, and trust you, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, all right. Okay. All right, Donna, let me know if you can see my screen.
Yep, we got it, Michelle.
Awesome. Yeah, hey. Okay, so last week we talked about, I went over with you some Facebook best practices and some way to get more likes. Now I'm going to talk to you about how to get some more engagement, okay? Now this is really cool. One of these that I want to give you, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger if I can. Where in the world do I zoom? Oh my gosh. Here it is. All right, make this a little bit bigger for you. Okay, how to get more engagement. Here is a strategy that you can use. First of all, post content at the right time. Okay, now what does this mean to post content at the right time? Well, guys, you want to think about when are your fans on your fan page? When are they going to be more likely to engage in what you have to offer? And you want to be careful about posting too much, and you also want to be careful about what you're posting, and I'll go into that in a little bit. But guys, I cannot stress this enough. If I go to your fan page and I see that everything is about your business, you are going to turn off about 100% of your prospects. Did you get that? 100%. What you want to do is you want to be posting, and I'm going to give you some suggestions, okay? But don't make it be all about your business. But first of all, you want to decide what is the best time to post your content. So I'm going to go to my fan page, and if you guys don't have a link to your fan page on your profile, it's right here, so it's very easy for me to go to it. Make sure you do that. If you don't have this training, let me know, maybe we can do another training on that, or I can get you access to that. But I'm going to go into my fan page. So I'm in there as my fan page. I think I have to be in my fan page persona in order for me to view my insights. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go to my insights. Okay, and then what you do is you then click on posts. Okay, now what this does, guys, this is really cool, because when you go to your insights, and this is another reason why you do not want to be buying likes on Fiverr, you know, because if I did that, I wouldn't be able to really see when I'm getting most engagement. And so as you can see, what this does is it's given me an idea of when I'm getting most engagement on my posts. And if you look here, 9 a.m., I thought that maybe 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I was going to get most engagement. But believe it or not, most of my engagement is like, here's noon, okay? Noon. It's even more at 2 p.m. So, you know, what you can do, guys, is you can get a really good idea of when you're getting most engagement. I mean, check that out. It's even at 9 o'clock. So as you can see, it kind of dips a little bit around dinner time, then it goes up a little bit. But really the most time is around noon and 2 o'clock. So if I'm going to be strategic in what I'm, you know, when I'm posting, I'm probably going to do a post, you know, maybe 1 in the morning, but more likely like 11-ish, and maybe 2, and then maybe another one at 9 if I'm going to do maybe 3 posts a day. So by looking at this, this is really powerful. Does that make sense, Donna?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I just have the delay. Yes, that's so powerful, Michelle, because, you know, I mean, you hear so many different trainings that it could be, you know, whether it's 3 posts you post a day or 6 posts you post a day, you know, I mean, there's so many different philosophies on that. But the fact that you can't, you know, to be able to see exactly when your ideal prospect's going to be online, that's just priceless.
Yeah, absolutely. Another tip I have for you guys is in regards to when to post. Experiment by posting at non-peak hours. Okay, what that means, guys, is I don't mean, I'm not going against what I just said, like don't post at 5 in the morning. What this means is a really big tip that I've been given now for the last couple of weeks is post on the weekends, because most people shut down. I mean, I don't know how many people are watching this training, but I bet more people will be watching the replay than the live. Just because usually around Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, it starts picking up pretty big on Sundays, but usually Saturdays are dead. And this is a great time for you guys to really reach a lot of potential prospects with your posts, because not very many people are engaging in them. And, you know, that's a great way for you to stand out because you're not competing with other posts. And this is a tip that I've been getting from a lot of the top marketers. Not a lot, but a few, more than one, have given this tip. So obviously it works for them, and they kind of revealed that, so that's pretty cool. Here's another strategy. Okay, so if people are like, what in the world am I going to post? What am I going to post? You know, guys, you can only do so many inspirational images, okay?
That's true.
So here's some other ideas. Post content about trending topics, okay? What in the world is trending? Donna, would you know what to find out what's trending?
I would search Google first and just put in a topic, or it could be a broad topic like social media marketing. You could go to the news sites, you know, like Copy Blogger, social media. What's that social media one, Michelle? The big one. I can't think of it.
Examiner?
What is it?
Social Media Examiner?
Yeah, you know, some of those big ones, even the big, just like Entrepreneur Magazine, Success Magazine, things like that, they have a whole section that could be, you know, you can narrow it down to whatever you're looking for, you know, to just share some information.
Or look, you can do a Google search. What is trending on Google right now? Google Trends.
Oh, well, look at that.
Cool beans. Okay, so Just go to Google, just Google what is happening, what is trending in Google. So yes, the Royals are going to be playing the San Francisco Giants. Go Royals. And so that's trending, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. So you can just kind of go down and, oh yes, there's Paul Rudd at the Royals victory. He was trending. This could be stuff I could totally capitalize on, you guys. Not capitalize, but you know what I mean. Paul Rudd was at the Royal Stadium, which is my hometown, which is like 5 miles from here. Okay, maybe 10. And but what's cool about that is I could totally utilize a trending topic, right, to post on my wall. These are trending topics. So, Ebola is definitely a trending topic. You also can go to, what another really good tool is? Twitter. You could actually go to Twitter. I'm not sure if you can figure out on, shoot, does anybody know how to do this on Twitter? I know how to do, oh, here it is, trends. I know how to do it on my phone. But here's trends. These are like the trending hashtags right now. Okay? This is really cool. So, World Series. I don't know what some of these other ones are, but Ebola is definitely a hot topic right now. Want to be careful about how that can tie into, your business. But still, this is just a great idea to, think about what's happening, some trending topics and some current events, okay? Okay, here's some other tips, guys. And these tips are tips you can share with your team. So this is going to be great for you to share. So this will have you appear like a leader. Post behind the scenes photos from your business. All right, did you guys notice a post that I did today? Did you notice my post, Donna, that I did?
I saw some of them, but I'm not sure which one you're relating to.
The one that was relating to the upcoming...
Getting ready?
Yeah, the one where I was getting ready. Okay, this is an example of, for me, I gave you a background behind the scenes, right? This is kind of turning into a trend for me. It seems like the last 3 weeks I've been posting a face mask before I get on my training. So I'm calling it Face Mask Friday, free training. Okay?
That's so good.
This is a great way to, this is actually doing 2 things in one, okay? You're doing a selfie. Doing a selfie allows people to get to know your personality, they get to know you, and also I'm kind of showing you some behind the scenes stuff. So think about things that you're doing behind the scenes. If you're at your desk, and I love these when people are working from their home office, take a snapshot of the view if you have a beautiful view of the outside. Once again, you can tie in several of these other suggestions that I'm going to make. You can tie in part of your story with behind the scenes images, okay? So let me go ahead and type that out. So type post behind the scenes photos from your business and post selfies, right? What you want to do is you want pics that will humanize your brand, okay? Now I did a training a few weeks ago about taking your profile picture and just slaughtering it with all these different images of the same picture by giving you this really cool tool where you can add, all this cool stuff to your images. That is a really great way to just get people to brand yourself, to continue brand yourself and humanize yourself, okay? So there's nothing wrong with selfies, guys. Don't ever let, people mocking selfies keep you from doing them, okay? Another one is tell stories. Okay, like I just said, this is something that is really, really powerful because, the what informs, but the why transforms. And when you're telling people why you're in this business, why you're doing this, it's gonna really, you're gonna make a lot more connections, and when people feel a connection, they're gonna be much more likely to buy from you. Okay, so always remember to tell stories, even if you're just giving snippets of your story. Okay. Another strategy: post amazing photos that might go viral. Okay. Now, this could be, images of yourself or other images. Just make sure that they're not trademarked, right? But you want to make sure, you want to make sure that it's safe to do, but, think of some amazing photos that people will love and that they will more than likely share, okay? Obviously, what's really popular, inspirational photos. When you put a really cool quote on top of a really cool photo, it's going to be much more likely to be shared than if you just post a quote or if you just post a photo, okay? But that's a really good tip. Another one, guys, is ask your fans about business decisions, okay? Tell your fans, for instance, I've asked my fans, what do you do? Do you work from home? Are you a corporate? I asked that question and I got quite a bit of feedback on it, Are you more of an affiliate marketer or network marketer? I did that in one of my Facebook groups, and believe it or not, most people were in network marketing. I think one person said they had their own product. But I did a questionnaire on my group, and I said, what is your business? Is it network marketing, affiliate marketing, or your own product, or you don't have anything? And then I told them to go ahead and post a link to that below. And I got a lot of engagement on that simply because I think a lot of people want to have the opportunity to post their link. But it also gave me a really good idea of what industry they're in, okay? Another thing, and I shared this with you guys last week, publish, fill in the blank posts and fun questions to ask, okay? You guys remember that resource that I shared with you last week? It was really cool. It showed you all these different questions that you can ask, okay? That's a really great strategy. Another thing you can do, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, but make sure that all your stuff is a diverse mix, okay? So you can every once in a while do text updates, okay? Do videos. I'm really big on videos, you know that. Photos and links, okay? And what I would do is I would also, what you would do is do a variation of these guys every day. And then what you want to do is you want to go back and look at your insights and see which one got more engagement, okay? And you want to really, really look at these because you also want to see which one gets more engagement at what times, okay? That's really, really important. Here's another strategy, guys. Use calls to action in your descriptions. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't think to like something when they look at it, and even though they liked it, ask them to like it. Ask a question with it. Put something, ask them to, in fact, I just posted one that Laura shared with me. She had a great idea, and she said, I'm tired of all the negativity I see on my wall. I'm going to go ahead and post a beautiful flower, and click like if you want to do the same. And I know I totally slaughtered that, but it was a great way to share beautiful images as well as get some engagement, right? So now everybody that clicked like, I'm going to, basically they're going to need to do the same thing, which is pretty cool. But that's a great way to get engagement. Create original images for your page. Okay? You can actually go to, and we gave you guys some tips on this. We love to use Pagemoto, Canva, and PicMonkey to create original images for your page. For instance, I took this picture right here of me, and I just went to PicMonkey, right? And I added the circle, I added the text, I added the arrow, and I added the text, and then I saved it. All right? So this is obviously my image, okay? I'm branding myself. I'm showing behind the scenes. I'm, giving you information, and it's original. So I think I killed a lot of birds with that stone. Here's another one, guys. Act human when you post. Believe it or not, believe it or not, in Facebook, a lot of people hide behind an image they might be creating for themselves, especially people that are new to the industry. If they feel really insecure about really putting themselves out there, maybe they're not used to that. Guys, it's really, really important to show your human side, okay? And how much more human can I get? Actually, I've gotten more human than that. But you want to, this is what's so cool, guys, is whenever I started doing those 90 Days of Truth videos, where it was just 15 seconds, and I explained last week that I really came out of my shell, and you as well, Donna, oh my gosh, I mean, I learned so much about you just learning some of the things that you were revealing about yourself, and I could see the way that you speak and the way that you talk and your voice inflection and your facial expressions. I mean, you're definitely being more human when you're doing that. But you know, you can do that with your text posts, you can do it with your images, and you can do it with your videos. But it's really, really important, you guys, to be transparent, because if you're putting up a facade, people can see through that. Okay? Oops. Let's see. All right, I've already told you this, but have a compelling, recognizable profile picture, okay? I've used the same profile picture for all my social media channels because I want people to be able to recognize me when they see my picture, okay? Okay, I think that's going to be enough for right now on how to get more engagement, because I really quickly want to show you a really cool tool that I use. Now, guys, if you guys know of anything different, let me know. But you know, whenever you go to like a blog post and you leave a message, like you leave a comment on a blog post, this is a really powerful way to get people either to your website or to your fan page, okay? And one of the ways that you can do that is, have you ever noticed whenever you go to a fan page, or excuse me, when you go to a blog post, and you notice that, let me see if I have an example of one. I've only got like 5 million things open. I don't think I have it, shoot. Let me go to my actual, I think I had a post here of it. Okay. When you guys go to somebody's blog, okay, this is a really powerful strategy. If you post something of good content, like something of value, you want to post something of value, not just, hey, great post, okay? You want something that's of value, because what a lot of people do on their blogs, and especially if it's a high-profile blog that's got a lot of comments and they get a lot of visitors, if you've got a blog post, if you look here, there's no face with the name. But here you see a face with the name. And as you can see, I have mine set up so that you can see my face. This is my profile picture. This is the picture I use all over the place to brand myself, okay? And somebody asked me, how do you do that? Well, I believe that how it works, because I did this with another domain that I have. I didn't set it up on Gmail, but I actually went to a website, and it's called Gravatar, okay? So I don't, it's been like 3 years, you guys, since I created my account at Gravatar. But all you do, guys, is just go to gravatar.com, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click sign in. And what it's done, guys, is you can go in and I have no idea why this lady's name is, I got to remove that image. Yes, I have no idea. I noticed that was there this morning. Oh. It must have pulled from another email address, or excuse me. Yeah. But basically, guys, what this is you can go in and you can assign a picture to a certain email address, okay? So, for instance, Michelle at onlinewithmichelle.com, I assigned it this image, okay? So what you can do, guys, is whenever you go into a blog post and they ask you for your website and they ask you for your email address, when you put in your email address, if you do not have it linked to an image, then it's just going to show up like that image where it just shows the whatever set, whatever showed up. All right, and it's however the administrator of that website set it up. And as you can see in that image I showed you, it was just a silhouette. You really want to, this is another great way to brand yourself, is to just assign an image to your email addresses, okay? So I also have one assigned to my admin at onlinewithmichelle.com and also michelleforums@gmail.com, okay? And basically what that does, guys, is when you go into, like I said, a blog post and you leave a comment, you can put a link to your website as well, and that's really powerful because I get clicks over to my blog a lot from people when I leave a comment on a high-profile blog. Does that make sense?
Yes, Michelle, it does.
And I also want to give you one more strategy real quick, and I know I've already shared this before, but this was a tip that I got from Kim Garst. And I also actually shared this tip last week. Go in as your fan page and go into high-profile fan pages and leave comments, okay? That's really powerful to get more people, that was a strategy I shared with you on how to get more likes. You want to find a niche-specific blog that uses Facebook comments. This is really powerful, guys. All you do is you go to Google and you just type in your niche keyword in Google with plus and then Facebook social plugin in quotes. And I'll show you again what that does. Just go to Google. There we go. All right. So what would be a niche? What would be a niche? Let me think. Did you have a suggestion?
No, I was just going to say it could be even just home business or, anything really. Blogging, bloggers.
You know what? That's a good idea. Blogging tips. Let me put quotes around it. That's Facebook social plugin. All right, this is a recent one. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Social marketing writing. So what you want to do is you find a blog that's got 5 ways to use Pinterest secret group boards. And okay, so here's their blog. So let me go ahead and open this up, click on it. It was the latest one from October 1st. I would rather find something that's a little bit more recent, but this is just for illustrative purposes. Looks like a pretty good article, but this is what is so cool. Is it using, no, this is using Discuss. Let's see, Facebook. I think that's using, Donna, do you know what that's using? I don't think that's
Scroll down a little bit more. Does it say anything?
yeah, it is. It's Discuss. It's Discuss.
Mm-hmm.
That is something a little different. Let's try one more. Well, Social Media Examiner, they use Discuss too. Let's see what
That's weird that that's pulling that.
Let's see. Smart marketers. So, she doesn't, okay. When I illustrated this a couple weeks ago, it worked smashingly. I was able to find all sorts of awesome examples. But the whole point I wanted to show you is that if you're able to leave a comment as your, oh, this is using Google Plus. Wow, okay. Facebook social plugin. Maybe if well, anyway, what it does, guys, is if you find a blog that allows you to No, that's going to be way too generic. If you find a blog that allows you to leave a comment as your profile, what it does right there on the actual comment is it has a link to your fan page, because I have a link to my fan page right on where I'm currently working at. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gosh. You can type at the same time. All right, let's see what this does.
Yeah, I was going to say it could be the, what we're searching for.
Yeah. Here we go. Wait, also post on Facebook. Let's see what this looks like. I didn't really read the article though. Shame on me. I'm just gonna say affirmations work because I'm on a training. Also post on Facebook. I'm not going to post that on Facebook. Let's just see what it looks like. Woohoo! See that, guys? Now, this is an example. If you found a website that allows you to do Facebook commenting, if it's a high-profile, blog, people can go in and they can go right there and click on my fan page and like it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Yeah, so that was something I want to share with you. I've got some more tips I want to share with you as well, but we've run out of time, so
Mm-hmm.
we try to keep this to a half an hour. Did anybody have any questions?
I haven't seen any, Michelle. I've been kind of watching a little bit.
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Well, okay, guys, I hope you got something out of this. If you did, leave us a comment. Let us know that you were here.
Hey,
And
Michelle, why don't you go over real quick? I'm guessing Tony's asking a question. He's not sure of the difference between logging in and checking his insights on his page. He doesn't know the difference between logging in as the admin of the page and as his personal profile.
okay, let me go back real quick and show that.
I know.
Here I am in my fan page, okay? Now, if I'm in my personal profile, here's my personal profile, okay? And if you go over here, you should have a link to your fan page, right? Sometimes I do that. I jump over to it, click on it. It's going to prompt you because I didn't click on the arrow. I just went over to it, and it's asking me, wait a minute, do you want to continue as your personal, or do you want to go in as your business page? So right now, if you look at my picture, this is my personal profile. And if I want to switch it to my business page, click on it, and if you see my picture, it's now my business picture, okay, which is this image, okay? As I said before, I use the same profile photo all over the place. I just swank it up a little bit. So let me go back to Michelle Grigsby, my personal, and there it is. It's set up as my personal now. And what happens, like I said before, if you post something, okay, as your personal, what's going to happen is when I post that, it's going to show up to the side over here, okay? And I don't want that. I want it to show up on my newsfeed. So obviously everything on my profile page, or excuse me, my fan page, had to be posted by me as an administrator. And the only other way to do that is on this little arrow right here. You click on that arrow, and you can click on it, the fan page that you're an administrator of, click on it, and it automatically will bring you in as the administrator. Okay? As you can see, it's not prompting me because I did it by going on the arrow. So in order to go back to my personal persona, all I do is I go back to the arrow, and I click on my personal profile, and now I'm at my personal profile. Okay? And if I go over here and click on the link to my fan page, I didn't do it under the arrow, so it's asking me, do I want to stay in my profile or do I want to change to being the administrator? And if I'm going to post anything, I want to be the administrator. Okay? So you just click on it and you're the administrator. There you go. Administrator. Now I am back to my personal profile. So there you go. I hope that made sense.
It did make very good sense. Tony's just saying that he doesn't have that link showing. So maybe if he continues watching, you know, when you're showing the little down arrow thing, maybe that will kind of come up on him.
Yeah, the down arrow is over to the side. Everybody
Right.
should have that.
Right.
So,
right.
So Tony, take your gene and do a really quick image shot of your screen and send it over to us, and we'll take a look at it.
There you go. Yeah, let him, because the video just kind of clicked over just a couple minutes ago of, you know, when we finally switched it off of my beautiful face. so he's he's playing catch up.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've done that. So, okay, guys, we're going to let you go. We will see you next week. We bid you adieu, and thanks for watching.
Ciao.
Cheers.